What's up, you bitch ass motherfuckers? Taking a little walk because I gotta express some shit. My buddy, one of the Ferguson Five, Alex, messaged me yesterday or the day before. Said that they were out in front of Ferguson Police Department. Asked me if I wanted to join them, and I said, "Nah, I'm not gonna join you." And the reason behind that is basically because if any of y'all have been paying attention to like the bigger picture, which I know most of y'all are not, based on what I've been seeing personally and through social media, like y'all aren't seeing the exact similarities between Mike Brown and fucking George Floyd. Yeah, they're both murdered by the motherfucking bitch ass fucking pigs. But the thing is this. Like, why Mike Brown? And why George Floyd? Black people and people, white, Indian, Asian, black, they've been murdered by the authorities, so to speak, for a long fucking time. So why Mike Brown? Why was Mike Brown being protested all around the world 6 years ago? And now there's George Floyd, right? There's people in Iran, all over the world, protesting and having vigils and all that for George Floyd. And I'm not minimizing what happened to either one of these individuals, but you have to ask yourself why. Amongst everything else that is going on, you need to ask yourself why these two individuals. And I'll tell you my opinion. The reason why the media, as well as the legitimate protesters, but this is more along the lines of the media push and the paid protesters, because there are paid protesters out there. Like, don't kid your fucking self. But the thing is like this, right? And check this out. There's a reason why Mike Brown was publicized so much, and there's a reason why George Floyd is being publicized so much, because it pushes their agenda. And I mean, I'll say it flat out, straight up. Like, they want to destroy the United States dollar. They want to destroy the number one power in the world, the United States government, the military, and all that. And I'm all for that. See, the thing is what most people don't realize is like, or whatever, but like, what I'm saying is, I'm all for that shit. They want to depopulate the world, right? But they want to depopulate us. Me, I want to depopulate them. My buddy John, he has been working on a documentary on a lot of things that I've done in my life as far as like my social activism and all that. And one day he drove from Arkansas or wherever the fuck he's from to the East Coast to do an interview. And one question he asked me, he said, it was along the lines of, like, people think you're protected and, what are your goals and all that shit, So I told him, as far as the whole protection thing, is like, yeah, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of educated and very well trained people. And as far as the goals, like, The Million Mass March, I said before it even happened, is never going to change anything, but it was a step that needed to be taken, right? But now in the current state of affairs, I've had people like 2 years ago, they used to call me crazy, right? But now those people are calling me up, texting me, messaging me on Facebook, calling me on my phone, texting me, and they're like, hey, bro, what's going to happen? What's going to happen next? And blah, blah. I'm like, motherfucker, 2 years ago, you would call me crazy. But now you see the things that I've said come to fruition. Like, you need to motherfucking wake the fuck up. And in regards to Alex asking me if I was coming to Ferguson to assist in the protest, like, nah, I'm not coming, bro. Why? Because I'm like, does that need to happen? Fuck yeah, it does. Fuck yeah, burn that motherfucker down. Burn all these motherfuckers down. Burn them motherfucking police. Burn the courthouse. Burn every motherfucking thing, right? Do it. It needs to be done. But I've been there and I've done that. You know, so what I'm saying is, like, everybody has their own position and their capabilities to do what they need to do, because there's different levels of the movement, so to speak, and like that shit needs to fucking happen. Hell fucking yeah, burn that motherfucker. Take that shit. Smash that motherfucker. When these motherfuckers talking about fucking violent protests and riots, shut the fuck up, bitch. You sitting in your motherfucking house, comfy as fuck, paying your motherfucking taxes, you pussy ass motherfuckers. Right? But see, the thing is this. Everything needs to happen on different levels. But see, me right now, after, Million Mass March 2013, 576 locations worldwide, right? I don't pat myself on the back for any motherfucking thing. I'm a motherfucking house painter, right? People are like, oh, what can I do? Bitch, I started the motherfucking largest protest in human history, and I'm a motherfucking house painter. So what the fuck can you do? You can do any motherfucking thing you want. To get back to the issue, bro, with the riots and George Floyd, I do believe the reason why George Floyd is being pushed nationally and internationally is because they're distracting from what is about to happen. What is about to happen, I do believe, in my opinion, because ain't everybody right all the time, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. In my opinion, based on my research and all that, is housing market crash, stock market crash. The food shortage is inevitable. It's all inevitable. Everything. Stock market crash, housing crash, food shortages, every fucking thing. All of it. Like, it's going to get damn near like Mad Max. Like 1929, the 1929 Depression, the real impact of the 1929 Depression didn't happen until 1930, 1932, 1933. So, like, when people are out there right now and they're like, oh, everything's opening back up and we can go to stores, get our nails did and our hair done. Like, shut up. Do I want things to go back to normal? Fuck no, in the sense of normal as in, like, the higher ups and the control and all that and all that. But, like, it'd be nice for people not to have to worry about things. 21-year-old woman the other day walking her dog in Denver. Dog started shitting. Guy started complaining about it, and then he shot and killed her. She also shot 3 other people. Now, based on what's going on with the devaluation of the dollar, first and foremost, it's not inflation of prices. It's the devaluation of the United States dollar. Devaluation is interpreted to the stupid motherfuckers as inflation. So get that straight. She was shot and killed because her dog was taking a shit. And he also shot 3 other people. Now, when it gets to the point where I believe it's going, and it's like Mad Max full-blown bullshit, now picture all those people that are on psychotropic drugs and all that shit. Now imagine when them people can't get their drugs that supposedly keep them, like, for lack of better terms, normal and under control. Now, when they can't get their medication, that woman getting shot because of a dog taking a shit is going to seem like fucking child's play, okay? And I don't really give a fuck if you don't believe me, because I'm fucking ready. You best believe that shit. So if you ain't ready and you ain't been paying attention for fucking a long time, then y'all are just gonna y'all gonna be like, you might as well just get on the fucking train. Get on the train, go to the camp, so to speak, hypothetically speaking, you know, the term fucking FEMA, whatever the fuck. But I'm making this video just to try to, I don't know. I'm done with waking people up, because most of y'all dumb motherfuckers, you have your own personal opinions, your own personal agendas, and blah, 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 fucking blah. Like, y'all don't fucking get it. Like, for real. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly fast. And for those that aren't ready and they're not prepared, like, they're gonna fucking, like, they're gonna die. Like, there's like I think it's 11.9 million people that live in this in the city of New York, like New York City, not the state. Picture 11.9 million people that don't have food to eat, right? Check this out. You got a little square, and nobody's got no food. There's 11.9 million people. What are you gonna do? What are you capable? All right, here, check this out. We will do horrible things for those we love, right? That's a quote. Don't know who said it. Don't care. But it's true. So you've got 1, 2, 3 kids and a wife or a husband. What the fuck are you going to do? What are you capable of doing when they're hungry? When they are literally starving? What are you going to do to make sure that your family survives? We will do horrible things for those we love. People are going to do, good people, good, solid, hardworking, in the current state of affairs, good, solid people, hardworking, pay their taxes, like, that have never done no wrong to anyone, that help people they don't know, pillars of their community, the whole fucking cliche 9 yards. What are they going to do when their wife, their husband, their children are starving and they're dying because they have no food? You want to know what they're going to do? Horrible fucking things. Because I would, and I will. And you may disagree with everything I'm fucking saying, but when it comes down to it, you're going to remember what I'm saying, because you will do horrible things. Believe that shit. Like, the housing market is crashing. It's going to get a lot worse. The stock market is being propped up by the trillions of dollars being printed with the bailouts of the big fucking CEOs. It's all being propped up. This is the end game. This is the final fucking chess move. And if you don't believe that, like I said, I don't give a fuck what you believe. You can 99% of y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck. You know? The thing is this, bottom line. The majority of the world ain't ready for what's coming. except for those in the third world countries that have been dealing with this for a long fucking time. Those are the ones that are going to survive. Because they're fucking survivors. They've survived this fucking long with like $1 a day. How many of you fucking people live in a fucking America live on $1 a fucking day? Privileged ass motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if you're white, black, goddamn purple. Man. I've been talking to those closest to me, and blood and friends that are blood, I consider blood. And I've been telling them and trying to make them get ready. And most of them have listened for the most part. But at the same time, you know, some of them haven't, and whatever the fuck, doesn't really matter. But if you've made it this long through this motherfucking video, then y'all need to fucking like really realize, like, don't be distracted. I'm not minimalizing anything, but y'all need to stop being distracted by what the media is pushing. I'm not minimalizing Mike Brown. I'm not minimalizing Kelly Thomas, Trayvon Martin. Motherfucking 12-year-old motherfucker from Cleveland. Come on, man. George Floyd. Sandy Davis. And then you got the mysterious deaths of loud voices in the activist community. Darren Seals, Sarah Elizabeth, so many of them. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people that are in the crosshairs too. That cocksucker from fucking Philly, Pennsylvania, wherever I got his address. Anthony John, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. And a couple other motherfuckers that we talk about. I'm trying not to go on like a lot of different angles here, but this is the bottom line. There's a lot of people that are paying attention to certain things when they need to be paying attention to a lot of different things and prepare for what's coming instead of what's happening. Prepare for what's coming instead of what's happening. I've been here and I've been there, and fucking people, oh, what's your dog's name? What are all the dogs' names? I tell them, fuck around, find out. That's what it is. But I could keep going on for fucking ever, but I'm gonna end it like this. If you're too concentrated on what's happening, you will never be prepared for what's coming. And if you are not prepared for what is coming, then you're not going to make it. are going to simply be like, oh shit, it's happening. And then you're either going to be forced to hypothetically, quote unquote, get on the train, or you're going to try to fight by yourself and they're going to kill you. So, on that note, do I hope I'm wrong? No. Am I wrong? No. Very rarely have I ever been. And like I said, I'm going to end it on that note. You're going to live on your feet or die on your knees. Or you're going to live on your knees or die on your feet. Don't be a pussy your whole motherfucking life, you bitch motherfuckers.